Right, Gaffer, there's no wind today, but it's a bit grey and a bit drizzly.
Yeah, back here on home soil, so you would like to think that we can perhaps improve on last week, but...
What's the team looking like for today then?
Well, if you'd have asked me 3 months ago what I thought the team would have been like at this stage of the season, I said we'll be now getting stronger. We'll have a few players coming back from injury. It's quite the opposite, to be honest. If you look at today's squad, we're probably 7 or 8 players missing that I would have perhaps thought might have been here by now. We are depleted, and it seems to be common occurrence, common theme every week at the moment.
And we would have to be playing top of the league, Middlesbrough.
Yes, who informed me they're full strength, so we will be obviously trying our hardest to get something out of this. It'll be good to see 1 or 2 players. I mean, George is back. Luce Coppard's going to get a run out today. So we'll see what they can do. Obviously, this is their stage and their opportunity. Hopefully, we'll come out with something at the end of the day.
Right, thank you very much. Have a good game. Kelsey, welcome to Morecambe. A good trip over?
Yeah, it was good. You know, it's quite a long one for us, but it was a good, nice trip around kind of the backways and the countryside, so it was nice. It's a lot better this week than it was last week in terms of weather, so hopefully we've seen the best of it.
And what's the team looking like for Middlesbrough today?
Yeah, good, pretty strong. We're still missing a few key characters that we've been missing, and why the results have kind of gone a bit their ways in the last couple of weeks, but yeah, it's looking quite strong. We've got a good link between older players and younger players, so we've brought quite a few of the younger ones through, and one of them will be starting, so yeah.
And how are Middlesbrough doing in the league? You've had a couple of draws recently.
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of weeks we've pulled out a few draws. Nothing to be kind of concerned about. It's one of them. If we're going to be title contenders, then we will. If we're not, then we're not, and we're just kind of building and getting the young players in and just trying to build a legacy rather than do things too early, so...
Are you hoping to get into the Premier League then this time?
Yeah, it would be nice, really nice. It'd be nice to go up and get the men's to go up at the same time. We've had loads of talks with them, so we're in massive talks at the minute with the club.
They're not going into the Women's Premier League, are they?
No, hopefully the men's Premier League, yeah.
Talking about Guiseley going up last year, they won the league and they struggled this year in their division. Do Middlesbrough worry about doing that when they get up there?
Obviously we played Guiseley pre-season when we beat them 9-0, so we knew straight away they was going to struggle a lot. That was evident. Hopefully if we go up, I mean, we can attract from quite a few clubs in the area, and I know quite a lot of girls travel because we're not in that area yet, so again we might be able to attract them back in. So it's something that we would rebuild and restructure things, and we've had a look and talks about that already. So if we do go up, then there's avenues to go down, definitely.
Away! Well done!
How are you linked with Middlesbrough?
Well, at the minute it's kind of going back to basics. So a couple of years ago, barriers were broken down within the club and ourselves, so me and Lindsay have kind of stepped in and we're trying to rebuild those relationships. So we've had loads of talks with, chief executives, things like that. They're inviting us into the club more often. They're taking us on board for next season. That they're happy to kind of help and give things in kind and help with kit and facilities, etc. Especially if they go up to the Premier League, that gives them more scope to give us a little bit more support. If they don't, then obviously things are limited. But yeah, they are massively more on board than they were, and the barriers are kind of being broken down, so we are getting there, definitely.
And how do you find recruitment for Middlesbrough?
To be honest, the badge is getting more and more well known. As we came in, we were scraping 9 players together, and the likes of Durham, Newcastle, Sunderland were taking players, which is brilliant, and we like to see them go on. But we've got a centre of excellence now that are linked to us, so we've got players coming through at 16, 17. One of the 16-year-olds are starting today for us, so it's great to see that players now are thinking about staying in the area, keeping with us. They can see what we're trying to do, they can see our legacy, what we're trying to build, so they're staying with us, which is good.
And do you have youth teams coming through as well?
We do. We've literally just started this season with an under-10s and under-12s. Next season we're building to an under-14s and under-16s, with hopefully the legacy to kind of go forward and get 8 teams for next year underneath us, as well as the centre of excellence, which we've got under-11s all the way through under-17s.
It's good, isn't it?
It's brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant.
And what are your tactics for the day?
For us, I mean, we're
You're not supposed to tell me.
no. I can tell you all you want. You
All
won't
right,
stop
okay,
us.
go on,
It's fine. Ours is quite. At the club, in terms of generally at Middlesbrough, we look for 1v1 dominance, so we dominate in 1v1 areas. The players know that, we work a lot on that, so it'll be up to 1v1s to beat them.
All I can say is OEC.
Yeah, all the best.
We're going to be in for quite a game.
Yeah.
Kelsey, thanks very much. Enjoy the game.
No worries, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Okay. Fucking awful. One bad. Sammie and Bianca, congratulations on the result. A good win for you.
Yeah, it was a really good performance by the girls. I think we've had a bit of a tough 2 games where the performances have been there, but we've not been putting the ball in the back of the net, so it was good for us just to get back out there, work hard as a team and get the result.
Yeah, and forward-wise, you've got a couple of nifty forwards, eh?
Yeah, we are really good going forward. We score a lot of goals and cause damage for opponents.
Tell me a bit about your wingers.
Oh, they're very good wingers. Probably the 2 best wingers that I've ever played with. They just know what they're doing. They can beat players. They can put unbelievable crosses in, and they both score goals as well.
Right, and they're both young, eh?
Yeah, they are both
So
young.
this is part of your legacy with for the club having.
Yeah, we've definitely the average age of the team's dropping all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bringing the youth through.
You two feeling old?
Yeah.
And I am, but I don't think you are. I don't think B is. She's only 19 now, aren't you?
So you got off to a flying start.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the key things that we've been looking at is trying to hit sort of teams early, and I think we've shown that we've been able to do that today. We've got to obviously keep that consistency up all the time now.
And you repeated that in the second half. You came as early as well. 2 quick goals.
Yeah, I think it's just that determination that we've been working on, and just that effort and work rate that we've decided to have sort of as a focus to sort of move on from what's happened in the past 2 games. And we've just got to take that forward now, and then obviously have that consistency every game, because obviously from our point of view, Feds haven't been dropping any points, and we've dropped a few now, so we just got to now put the pressure back on them and just focus on us working together and working hard.
And what's coming up next? Who's your next match?
We've currently not got one in place for next week, but
we'll play you next week then.
But yeah, I think we just take one game at a time. I'd never look too far ahead, so I only know the one game.
Do you not look ahead to see? Have you still got Feds to play, or have you played them?
Yeah, we still have Feds to play, but like I said, we pretty much just look one game at a time, try and win that one game, and then move on to the next rather than look too far ahead.
Congratulations on your victory, and we'll see you up in Middlesbrough soon. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Lovely. Ooh.
I definitely think we need Riddle back in goal.
We got Becky and Beth here. Becky, how did it go today then?
Well, first half, they scored within about a minute. Within the minute, I don't think we touched the ball.
No,
so as soon as that went in, it obviously knocked our confidence a little bit.
Were we not awake or something? Or?
I had no idea what happened, to be honest. Obviously, with 2 new centre halves, never played together before, and then we all just. I have no idea what happened. She just went through, and it was far too easy. And then after that, it knocked our confidence slightly a little bit. And then last 20 minutes was good stuff, and we've obviously got a goal. Mel came on. She changed the game a little bit because we were more attacking, and they didn't really have any more chances.
No. And the last goal, it was nice to see Emma score that last goal.
Yeah, we deserved it. I think we had quite a lot of chances. Obviously, their keeper was probably one of the best we've had this season so
Apparently
far.
she used to be in the Sunderland Academy.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a really good goalkeeper, and like, if it wasn't for her, we obviously maybe could have scored a few more goals. She pulled off a few good saves.
When you watch, you see how happy.
Oh. And the goal we did get, we had an assist from Beth Fisher.
Yeah, wasn't the best of back flicks, but it was a back heel that I needed to get.
I thought we won the game because the crowd erupted behind me when we scored that goal.
It was just something we deserved, like Becky said. We had enough chances to finish it off. A couple of wides, good saves by the keeper, as Becky
And you were
said.
great in defence once again because they had a really fast attack down the left and down the centre. And you and Callis put in a performance today.
Yeah, they were a bit nippy, kept getting through on the right hand side a bit.
Yeah.
But Kelly, to be fair, had a great game considering it's her only game that she's really played at centre back, or second game that she's played at centre back. I was confident with her being there. If you played with her a bit more, you'd talk a bit more and things. But she was probably one of the best players for me.
Right, and it was disappointing that we had a few players missing. You know, it'd be nice to have a stronger team out of every week, wouldn't it?
Yeah, obviously.
And not go skiing.
Joe Norris was obviously away working, and it's just what happens. That's the thing with this league. Like, you never know which players you're going to get every week in, week out. So it's just something you've got to deal with.
Right, and I believe we got a week off next week, haven't we? No game next week at the moment.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 weeks of training. How can we get people to come down to training on a Wednesday night?
Just spicing things up. Obviously, we have a good team unit. That we're all friends. That's something that I absolutely love about it. Like, I've never been in a club that's so tight together.
We've got 9 games left. 9 games left. We up for this?
Yep.
Top 4.
Right. Thank you very much, girls. Don't believe it. Play Jenny Keane.
Go. Oh, Letty. Yeah! Thank God!
Did we win?
Right, I'm going to go to the toilet now.
Right.